Hey, how's it going? I am MisterBo, and Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled is jam-packed full of characters, 56 to be exact. And just last week, we got the introduction of 4 brand new characters into the game, with the new addition of Lab Assistant, Baby Entropy, Baby Cortex, and even the Iron Checkpoint crate. However, with all of those characters, there are still some missing, some characters that I know you guys really want, and there are some characters that I really want to see added into this game as well before Beenox ends support on it. So, in this video, we're going to be going over the top 10 characters who are still missing and need to be added in to Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled. Now, starting off at number 10 is a fairly new character to the Crash franchise, only first introduced back in November with the Neon Circus Grand Prix. That is the Ring from Ring Rally. Now again, whilst they are fairly new to the franchise, they have become a beloved character for fans, helping them manage to achieve grinding Wumpa coins for days on end. And when the character was first introduced, it even brought with it its own fun brand new game mode. I feel like Ring would just perfectly fit into the rest of the roster, and of course there's a ton of different skin ideas you could give to him. Next is a character who has been around a while, was in the original game in fact, and that is the Armadillo. Of course, the Armadillo from Dingo Canyon, again a fan favorite character who isn't really shown much love here and there. Of course, they added in a line for Liz that is a reference to Armadillo, but we still haven't yet to see Armadillo be a playable character, and again I feel like they would just fit in perfectly. There's a ton of different skin ideas, and I know I've seen a lot of people on the Reddit and different forums saying they really want Armadillo in this game. So come on Beenox, add him in. Sitting at number 8, now this is where it kind of got a little bit tricky because there's 3 characters who I feel like could be added into this game, but I don't think Beenox would add in all 3 of them, so I kind of had to pick which one would they do, and that is why at number 8 it is the C token from the CTR tokens. Now I know a lot of people are a fan of T and R as well, but I feel like C is the main prominent of the 3 tokens, and when you think of the CTR challenge tokens, what do you think of? Well, you think of the C token. So that is why the C token is number 8 on this list. Moving on to number 7, it's again a character who is heavily featured in the original CTR and even made an appearance in Crash Warped as well, and that is the pirate ship that is featured on Crash Cove. Of course, Papu has a pirate skin, even Villo has a pirate skin, but what are pirate skins without a pirate ship? Of course, we have the Nautilus ship and we have the wood paint effect, but we need the actual ship itself to be able to drive all these cool underwater sea-themed items there are in the game. Now when it comes to pirate ship, I can't really think of many skins they could add in for the pirate ship, but I'm sure Beenox can think of things. They've done it for all the other characters. Hell, it could just be a load of recolors like we saw with the Iron Checkpoint crate. But I think a lot of you guys would be happy to see pirate ship in this game. At number 6 is kind of a meta character, and that is the classic kart. Yes, have the classic kart driving the classic kart. Everyone's favorite kart in the game is the classic kart, so why not make the classic kart a drivable character and put him in the classic kart? Classic kart. We're up to the halfway point on our list, so these last few characters, well, it was pretty hard for me to pick which one should be number 1, which one should be number 2, and which one should be number 3, etc. But I think this list will hopefully please a lot of you. So at number 5, the CTR TV narrator. Now obviously he had to take over from Chicken Stew when it came to the Rustlands Grand Prix, but then after that we didn't really see from him again. Oxide took his spot in the final CTR TV for the Gas Moxia Grand Prix, and I think a lot of people kind of started to like him near the end there, but they took him away, so why not add him back into the game? He can just be an omnipresent voice that you just hear as you're driving along. There doesn't actually have to be anyone in the kart. Obviously you've got like King Chicken and again the crate in the kart that don't actually drive, so why not have no one in the kart and just have the CTR TV narrator? Obviously when it comes to skins they can't really do much, so maybe they could add different voice options for him instead. Seeing the amount of work that Beenox has already put into this game, I think they could probably do it. For number 4, I thought about the recent data mines we've had, and I thought back a few months where we had the driver who am I and driver who could I be, and then we had the driver file, which was something along the lines of I'm better than the bandicoots, this should be my game, and a lot of people had kind of thought that was the iron checkpoint crate, but it wasn't. It's another character who's been lurking in the background of every single Crash game and has never really had their time to shine. I think you know who I mean. Yes, the purple crystal. Heavily featured in pretty much every single Crash Bandicoot game, and he's never been a playable character. I think it's definitely time for the purple crystal to have its time to shine, and there's a lot they could do with different colors. You could even turn the purple crystal into different colored gems as its exotic skins. I think that's what Beenox has been heavily hinting at in these data mines, and they kind of threw us for a loop when they added in the iron checkpoint crate. And now we get to the top 3. So these last 3, I kind of really had a struggle trying to put them in a certain order. You guys might disagree, you might put them in a different order. Hell, you might put my whole list in a different order, but hopefully you guys are feeling this list as well, and hopefully you guys want all of these characters in this game at some point. Hopefully, again, we're at 56 characters. I think maybe we could get at least half of this list, maybe push it up to 60 characters in total. But sitting at number 3 is that weird ass Villo moon that is present on Inferno Island. It's just up there floating in the sky, staring down at us. Obviously, it was present in Crash Nitro Kart. Villo is in the game. We've had pretty much every single Crash Nitro Kart character and thing added into this game. The last thing we are missing is that weird ass Villo moon thing. I don't even know what it is, but we need to add it into the game. In terms of different skins they could give to this weird ass moon thing, well, they could definitely recolor it, but it's a round object, so maybe they could retexture it to look like the boulder from the original Crash Bandicoot game. But I'd like to see that weird ass moon thing added in. At number 2 is actually a very new character that was introduced to the Crash Bandicoot franchise just last week. Now, I didn't put this character at number 1 because I feel like Beenox might not actually add this character in at all, and they may actually save him for a Crash Nitro-Fueled 2 or a sequel game where they can make this character the main bad person for the adventure mode, the main villain, because at the moment, a lot of people kind of really don't like this character, and I'm sure the people in the Crash universe don't like him as well, and that is William P. Now, William P has got some amazingly hard times in the time trial section of the game, and giving us the ability to play as William P, well, that would mean we'll be able to be as quick as him and beat a load of people in online races and actually get those master wheels and beat all the dev times. But then again, as I mentioned, maybe they're saving William P to be the main villain of the next adventure mode, which is something I could see being an absolute possibility. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And that takes us to the number 1 character who still needs to be added into Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled because they're just missing from the game. They haven't been anywhere. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. Yes, the physical box of Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled needs to be added in as a playable character in Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled. The amount of fan service that Beenox has put into this game, fixing Rillaroo, giving us these secret characters, adding in Hasty, who is a version of Fasty, a cut character from the original game, giving us all these legendary skins, recolors, giving us brand new tracks. The least they could do is actually add in the physical game box with the disc inside, as well as a manual as a playable character. I think fans would be over the moon. I think it's what they've been asking for. I think if that character was added into the game, then people would probably just stop asking for any more additional characters, just full stop. In terms of different recolors and skins, well, they could recolor the box to be maybe the Spyro Reignited trilogy, because I know a lot of people really want more Spyro characters in this game, and if you just add in the game disc in the box, well, that's pretty much all the Spyro characters to ever exist in this game. People won't need to ask for them anymore. Other legendary skins could just be complete recolors of the box to other games, so that way people don't ask for those characters anymore because the whole game is just in Nitro-Fueled, again meaning all those characters are there. So I think a lot of people would be happy with that, and that is why the Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled box is my number 1 most wanted character that still needs to be added in to this game. So there you have it. That is my list of top 10 characters that I still think are missing from this game that I really want to be added in. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Were there any characters that I completely forgot about that you still want to see added into this game? Hopefully I didn't miss any, because again, the inclusion of the game disc and box itself should hopefully cover all of that, but of course there are always characters people want to see. So again, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to click the like button to show your support and help spread this out to other people. If you're new around here and you aren't already, be sure to subscribe, and if you do, also make sure you tap that bell icon so you're notified when my future videos get uploaded. You can also feel free to follow me over on Twitter at @IamMisterBo to stay updated with me and the channel. You can come over and join our Discord server where we talk about Crash as well as a load of other games. The link to that is in the description below. But thank you very much for watching and for hanging out, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.